Hey everybody, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you're watching my videos at, how you guys doing? Another week, all right. Great week of trading. Last week, market kind of went sideways at the end of the week, and we still kind of in this sideways trend, all right. I went over some charts, all right, that somebody had called me and requested, this chart. I don't recommend the stock yet, but so far the stock, it's coming along a journey. BDSI was a ticker symbol. All right. I also went over. I'm about to post this video as soon as it's finished. Uploading. This one we went over. I went over. All right, the healthcare sector. All right. The reason why I went over the healthcare sector, a lot of people see me doing this and they think it's just like it's a guess, or you know what I mean. It's like it's a game. They don't understand, like, you have to put some work behind this. All right, trading takes a lot of time. Some people look at more data than others, and some people are looking at 100 different things. Me, I try to keep it simple. All right, I don't try to bombard myself with 100 things that I won't have time to look at, because I have a busy schedule during the days. So I try to look at certain things. But anybody, all right, I put up this a couple of weeks ago. You can go to Google Finance, you can go to FinViz, and sometimes you got to check the sector, how the sectors are performing. All right, you check the yearly, check the last 6 months, check the last 3 months, and check the last month, and then you can go into the weekly. All right, if you see a sector that haven't been performing, all right, in the past year, that's even a better sector to jump in or keep your eye on or put on your watch list, just in case when that sector start, to really move. Because sometimes when stocks are moving, it's moving on a slow pattern that you don't even take notice. Only thing you know is it's a slow grind every other day. It's making it's making little higher highs. It's pulling back a little bit, making higher highs. The chart is not a straight where you can determine or you can see it right away. All right, especially if you're not used to looking at charts. But if you're used to looking at charts, um, you know, after you check the sectors, you can plot these sectors on your chart and see what is actually going on with the sector. I look at everything that I look at. I look at it on a weekly time frame, so so I could get a bigger picture. But if you look at like I said, the healthcare sector from the last couple of years, the healthcare sector has been down, all right, and especially the biotech within healthcare. Biotech has been getting smacked, all right. So if I was going to recommend, or I tell somebody, if you're going to trade stocks, find stocks that are in the biotech, healthcare sector. Those are the stocks that right now, if the market pulls back, these stocks didn't have a huge break to the upside yet. All right, okay. I think the high on IBB on the biotech index was about three. Was it 303? It was about 300, give or take 303, 300. It was about that. All right, it's finally gotten up there from a long ways down. All right, so this is why if you look at the sectors and the sector rotation, that right now healthcare is where you should be building a position. All right, because healthcare, some IBB stocks have little move here, little move there, but the overall sector did not move yet. All right, so with that being said, all right, a couple of people that had asked me, how am I picking my stocks and this and that. You just gotta, stop trying to be smart and just, use common sense. You can jump in and trade a sector that's just been moving, and a sector has been hot. All right, but you got to be in and out, in and out. But if you're trying to build a long term, you're trying to swing trade for a longer period of time, then like I said, but do your homework in reference to the healthcare sector, because that's just me. All right, so for the people that are new, that that started following me on Facebook, a few people have called me personally. I would like to say thanks to my boy Maid Nikocevic. All right. Hopefully I pronounced your name wrong, buddy. But he had called me over the weekend and discuss a few things that he would want to do, things he want to look at, things he would like to research and learn for his own. Like I said, this is what sometimes helping other people out sometimes is where you get the most benefit. Because like I said, if I try to convince somebody to do this, they're not gonna listen to me. But if they see me doing it and they get interested, or through my Facebook, through my YouTube, through Twitter, whatever it is, then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? Then people get interested. But some people, they know how to use this, all right? And they can put certain things together, once you show them how and what to look for, all right? So trading takes time, all right? And you have to do your homework, all right? So with that being said, um, there was another question that came in about trading as far as buying down your stocks and building a position. All right, and this is why, like I said, like this is a very important point that a lot of people don't understand. I myself, it took me a while to get that point. All right, if you have let's just say you have $1,000 to trade with, not $1,000 in your account, but just $1,000 to trade with. Okay, in your account. So that means you might have $3,000-4,000 to play with. All right. So with that $1,000 that you're gonna play with, all right. Let's just say you see a stock that you want to buy. All right. I'm using GoPro as an example. Okay. All right. You want to buy GoPro, but you're not sure. Okay. If for you to understand the buy down rules, you have to understand like when people are building a position in a stock, that means they are investing in the stock, not just taking a trade. There's a difference. All right. So if you want to build a position in the stock, then you might build a position for a few months. That's just the average investor. All right. So you have $1,000 to spend on GoPro. The problem is you don't want to start buying 1,000 shares worth $1,000 worth of shares on GoPro. So what you want to do is you want to buy a couple of shares. All right. You want to buy 25 shares, 100 shares at a time. All right. I'm not sure what GoPro's trading for right now. All right, it's a stock I lost interest. I think it's trading at like maybe $9. I don't remember exactly, but like I said, you would buy 100 shares at a time. All right, until a couple of shares at a time. All right, you look at it today, it's trading at $10. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You would buy a couple of shares, but we have only $1,000, so let's just say GoPro was trading at $1. Okay, to make it simple for everybody. All right, let's just say GoPro was trading at $1. You would buy 100 shares at GoPro today. Some people might say, "Oh yeah, you know what? But every time you buy, you're gonna pay to trade." Oh well, that's not the point. Is not you looking at your commission. Your commission is important, but you have to understand the concept of what you're trying to do first. All right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like this, right? With you buy the 100 shares. You look at the stock tomorrow or the next day, and you see if the stock is at the same level or did the stock go down lower. All right. If the stock is bottoming out at a resistance point or at a bottom out, all right, and you're not sure, you think it might go lower. Okay, yesterday you bought 100 shares, you might be in a negative column. All right, see what the share, we'll see what the stock is doing first. You would buy another 100. Okay, now you need to find a bottom, then you need to find a trend line support making higher lows. All right, for you to start now spending the rest of your money. All right, some people they buy half, okay, but the concept is you look at the stock you buy, you look at the stock and you're trying to find to see if it's going to start finding the bottom, which means going sideways. If the stock is trading sideways, it's going sideways. All right, not really going to the level where you bought, but it's going sideways. All right, you just add to your position. All right. All right, that's building a position on the way down. And some people now, plan B is like they'll buy 200-300 shares and they'll leave it, and they will not buy another couple of hundred shares until that turnaround comes. Now on the way up, they'll add to their position. After the stock start moving up, now they're gonna start buying the stock as it move up. Both ways work. All right, I cannot say this way is better than that way. All right, it all depends on what you see and how you decide that you're going to manage this position. All right, so this was a question that came in, and I'm not going to spend too much time trying to talk about buying down a position or buying the stock or buying shares as the stock is moving up. All right, you could average down, you can average up. All right, so either way it's almost the same thing, and I can understand because I've been trading for a while now. and I can understand both concepts. All right, it's sweet when you catch it when it's falling and you're building your position like that. It's sweet when you can build a position and it finally came to the bottom. It's just been playing around here. Now you just add, you just buy more shares, buy more shares. When that stock turn around, let's just say you bought it at $1, by buying it down, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, by buying it down, your cost average comes down to like 60 cents. All right, now you got all these shares at a 60 cents versus the $1 that you was buying it in. Quick example, all right? So now, when if the stock is playing around 59, 55, 65, it's in that range, and you bought around there, then you need to just relax. Wait for the stock to start turning around, breaking that 65, 70 cent. Because once they break that 65, 70 cents, you are into profit. Okay? You are into profit. So once the stock start moving up, now you start to manage your position. Now, if you don't have no more money, now you start exiting your position piece by piece. Okay? It takes some time to understand exactly what I just explained to you guys, but in due time, you will get the idea, all right? Because it takes having rules in place and self-discipline, all right, to be a good trader. A lot of people come in, they're trying to, buy the mother load, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you got to be patient. You buy a little here, stop worrying about what the stock does. Stop worrying if the money's going down. Because if you have more money, like I said, you buy your cost average down. All right, that's another thing I don't talk about. And most people who lose money in the market, they don't understand that happens because you don't have no more money to play the game. So you have to wait until you get your money in. All right. So that's why I said once you build a couple of positions, then you should not keep buying stocks. All right. Once I build my positions up, I got a couple of shares here, a couple of shares there. I feel like, you know what, I got enough positions lined up. I don't even like worry about too much, because right now I think I'm managing about 20. I got about 20 stocks that I'm managing right now. All right. Some move, others is taking a little bit of time. Some I want to add more positions, but they're still at the same level, so I have to be patient and wait. All right. And others I'm into profit, 100% profit. I'm just like I see more. It have more in the tank. All right. And I think T-Bio, I should have been sold that one, but I added, I took a trade before, it was good, then I went back in, I took another trade, and so far I'm still in T-Bio at a profit, but it's not a big profit. So we're still in the green technically. That's why they say play with the house money. So because I'm playing with the house money, that's why I didn't exit that trade yet. So these are some of the things that I would like to bring up for this week. All right, so I'll try to make another couple of videos this week. Going over what happens in the market. So today we had another sideways kind of down day. A couple of biotech stocks did pop up today. If you notice, even though the whole biotech sector didn't do too well, but you had a couple of biotech stocks, pharmaceutical stocks, all of them popped up. Well, not all, but some of them popped up, and they popped up big and ran. So, keep your eyes posted in the next couple of weeks. All right, going into April. This is today's the 20th of March. So going into April, keep your eyes open still for healthcare, because healthcare did not have that run that it normally has. So keep your eyes posted on healthcare. All right. So for any other questions, like I said before, any other questions that you guys might have or you might think about, and like I said before, again, shout out to my boy Maid Nikocevic. When you get a chance, we will sit down, we will talk. Mike, shout out Mike Guerrero again. All right, I put up that chart that you had texted me about, that BDSI. All right, Bio Delivery Sciences. I'm still looking at. I got that on my watch list. It ain't make a move yet, but like I said, everybody who have a question, who would like to learn how to do this, feel free to send me an email or contact me. Send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. And as far as those of you guys who want to contact me, you want to call me and get in contact with me, the phone number is 347-682-0844. All right. For any other questions, feel free to send me the emails. Peace.